So there is something going on social media. It is between the former managing director of Ghana Post, Obour, and also the former musical president. Obour was a musician. He's a retired musician, and he went into politics. Now he was the president of the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica. Now, after resigning from his post because his tenure was over, he then moved to become a member of parliament. He contested for the seat, but he lost it. Now, no, fight is lost. Akufo-Addo, in his wisdom, appointed Bice Osei Kuffour, Dudwana Yefreno Obour, and he appointed him as the managing director of Ghana Post. In 2020, he became the managing director for Ghana Post, and he has served. Now, MPP Abayi Free NDC Newoswa at say Bahamas John Dramani Mahama will make his new appointment. Prior to appointing a new managing director for Ghana Post, no, Obour resigned. Sam George, the current minister for communications, announced he has seen certain irrelevant recruitment in Ghana Post. Now, he has laid off about 100 and will still be counting more dismissals.
People have raised questions about the staff rationalization ongoing at the ministry. But if you are a minister and you take over a ministry that has 3,117 staff in the ministry and its agencies, and you realize that almost 600 of them were recruited after December 7. Basically, you cannot expect me to come and inherit such mess and continue with it. And so the rationalization is ongoing. Today, I have authorized the termination of a few more at Ghana Post, almost 100, that were done post December 7. And we'll continue this rationalization. I will clean up the ministry, make sure it is lean and efficient, and carries out his work.
Now, Diakobani said, Sam George, Opesocha said, no, he wants Obour to come out, to come and explain certain shady deals during his term in office. No, he did, using the Ghana Post as the face, but then in that say he was doing certain things to get money. So what you say? And Obour abantem abeka say, boss, Mr. Pipachop, all the deals I did on behalf of the government and Ghana Post were legit, even including the recruitment. Internal 3 News reported this banter that ensued between Sam George and Obour. Obour went to Asempa FM on Ekosi saying, and he made certain things very clear. So if I'm reading, the former managing director of Ghana Post Company Limited, Bice Osei Kuffour, popularly known as Obour, has urged Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Sam George, to exercise patience in the dismissal of workers at Ghana Post. Sam George on Tuesday, March 25th, 2025, authorized the dismissal of over 100 workers at the Ghana Post with reason that these appointments were made after the December 7, 2024 elections. However, Obour contends that due process were followed during recruitment for these individuals, and that while he served as MD, no appointment was made after December 7. Speaking in an interview on Asempa FM, the Kusi show on Wednesday, March 26, he explained that the last appointment letters were issued for new recruits to commence work on December 9, 2024, by which he said medicals and interviews had already been conducted on December 24, had already been conducted in November 2024. Now say, or say, I am very sure if he exercises patience and look through the recruitment, because if you say you are using the date of appointment letter in December, and I think that for the appointment letters, the last one came in on December 9. So if because of the appointment letter, you think that right after election and the person was employed, it's not true. Those people had already done medicals in November, and Ghana Post had distributed letters that they had been offered employment. So if he exercises a bit of patience, he will realize that these are not recruitments made after December 7 elections. No. So Obour clarified. He insisted that the records available at the Ghana Post will indicate that due diligence was followed in these recruitments. If you request for the documents, their interview reports are there for everybody who was recruited. If you don't do these things, your recruitment at Ghana Post will not be successful. The due processes were followed. Nti say na obo kan
na edwuma no aboye homodin bi pa pega edwuma no sika sem edwuma nye ne tutuye Ghana for nyina credit ho adas post office edwuma no afa na ntoma pa extra afibia no post office edwuma no se de atie no nipa bi ekọ retirement obekaya post office edwuma Ghana nyuma ku a akepa na nipa wo edwuma ni ndi never say mekai 2022 nipa be 60 and a call retirement 2023 nipa be 52 2024 ya etwam ye nkra no nipa be 58 and a call retirement na edmakuo no said ete no entete aban nyuma ne bi because post office no aban ma ne be ye company limited 1999 to obede no ho enti 1999 ekono post office na oye na djuma no tia ne workers koka enti nye enti se aban nyuma na ebi o ho a omo da consolidated fund so ana se yutu omo country controller and accountant general enti post office for funny power djuma mo a omo enkoje financial clearance nemum no omo aye omo budget na omo the same so apia e dey enemy e be funny pa be 50 90 and also the tikate and the rabeka ye ka betia bia ye ka da bia ye bono na ebreni bra ya toa so na o ma fanipa bibia ni wa ya ye post office bra me ye managing director etia enipa fa ho mra bia enti enu atem ya ebeto jai ye tina na ya tefen me former deputy managing director and even my phone be ni be fresh me na o nyina no o mo nte the customer.
Ena Sam George and prepare all social media ni Facebook ni page ni Facebook timeline so na oko say okay but who say Obour has offered to give clarity on the issue of recruitment and mass recruitment and all that. Sam George fire back, and in his fire back he said that Obour has offered to help. His offer is welcome, not to explain post December 7, 2024 recruitment, but rather the shady deals he engaged in as MD of Ghana Post. Or say he would have his hand full in explaining his deeds at Ghana Post. He should exercise some patience. The way any asemam Sam George at Atuja, the person said, "Wo Obour, wa look bang, what about say?" Due processes were followed. We did a recruitment even before December. See, and Sam George, you can say, "What they are trying." Man, Bambe explaining even the recruitment you made, but there are certain deals. Just said those deals, no, deals all year, in order for him to get money for your pocket. If be this way, he do way he go put money for your pocket inside. That be all he talk because, as a matter of fact, this NDC government claims that the MPP government have been indulging in certain activities, doing certain recruitment, engaging in certain contracts only to get money into their pockets, and that is what Sam George is put out into. We are expecting and waiting for another response from Obour. We don't know how things will go, but we know that it is going to get very, very, very hot between these two of them, especially knowing that Sam George is in power and Obour would have to come and explain yourself. Into Obour, no one can be because Asema Sam George other two days, I just said they are keenly looking at records and in situations and looking into the books of the Ghana Post. The moment they identify certain inconsistencies here and there, Obour would have to come and answer to a lot of questions that the NDC government, led by the communications minister, Sam George, will put out. We are closely following this matter and we will bring you up to speed with everything that will come or developments to this matter. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell. I will see you again in the next one.